Why would you send your kid to a public school where for 8 hours a day, their main desire is to teach your kids to hate God?
I was taught this exact same thing when I was homeschooled growing up. So when I went to public school for the first time in 7th grade, I was fully prepared for my atheist teachers to try to get me to hate God and to persecute me for my faith. So imagine my surprise when I put a giant sign that said Jesus saves souls on my locker, and literally nobody cared. In fact, I got compliments on it, which sucked because I wanted to be persecuted. There was no church testimony that got a louder applause than that of a persecuted Christian. So when my English teacher told us all to write an essay on how to keep schools safe, I knew this was my moment. I wrote my entire paper on why we need to put God back in schools. And I quoted Carmen, and I said, if you want to see kids live right, stop handing out condoms and start handing out Bibles. And do you know what happened? My teacher said, this is the greatest paper I've ever read in this class, and had me come up and read it in front of all the other students. The only persecution I got, if you can even call it that, was the middle school boys started calling me Condom Girl, which was ironic because I was 12 and I didn't even know what that was. Carmen just sang about it so passionately that it felt important.